Hi guys, it's Latasia from NQ Social, and today I'll be reviewing Bobbi Brown's latest book, Beauty from the Inside Out. It's everything health and wellness. It talks about confidence, and there's some makeup advice and tips from the legendary Bobbi Brown. So she uses America's Sweetheart and Inspect Heart as the model, cover art model. Anyone that follows Anna knows her aesthetic, and they could understand how her aesthetic relates to the book theme. So just jumping right into it, I had the opportunity to do a webcast with Bobbi Brown. If you haven't checked that out, I provided the link in the description box below. We talked about the juxtaposition between natural and extreme cosmetic enhancement. So it was very interesting to get her perspective on that. I also got a signed copy of the book, and that's usually, usually make the book a little bit more special and make sure it ensures that I personally read it thoroughly. So jumping right into the book's content. Focuses on food in the book, and she speaks about the health benefits of eating healthy and which vitamins to ingest, which contributes to your outward appearance, hence beauty from the inside out. And I want to read this sentence that is in the book. I want to quote it. It goes, "Health food is life food and ultimately beauty food." And that is so true. You are what you eat. So I think that's the reason why it was very important for her to really thoroughly explain how certain fruits and vegetables contribute to your overall appearance and what vitamins and benefits that each of them have, like eating blueberries and raspberries improve collagen production because they're loaded with antioxidants. How eating red vegetables have lycopene in it, which improve collagen production. So there's some amazing recipes in here. So if you're starting a health and wellness journey, this is a great starting point. It's an easy guide to follow when you're navigating the type of foods to eat. I know that was a huge problem for me, just not really finding or there's just overload. There's just too much information out there. So you just didn't really know. I didn't really have a starting point. So this is a really good starting point. So after she talks about the different types of foods, eating bold colors are the healthiest. She goes into the foods to avoid, such as processed foods, sugar, foods that are loaded with salt, and not to drink soda. And I think everything is in moderation, but sugar definitely isn't the best thing for us. She also has a blurb about alcohol, and there's a myth how alcohol isn't the healthiest thing to drink when you're on a health journey. And I feel like everything is in moderation, should be done in moderation, and that you still can have a cocktail or two. So the best alcohols to drinks, which is highlighted, spirits such as tequila, vodka, and scotch on the rocks. Because they have a low sugar content. That's the reason why, and low calorie content. That's the reason why they're the better spirits to drink. I love margarita. I keep tequila and margarita mixer on hand. And it's not because of Cinco de Mayo weekend. I just really like it because it's delicious, and it has a low calorie content and sugar content. Instead of something like a glass of wine, which is high in sugar. I do like wine, but when I'm watching my calorie intake or my sugar intake, I lay off on the wine. So just be mindful of that. So after we speak about the food, we go into fitness and exercise. There's some amazing interviews with some inspiring women and fitfluencers. You can find interviews with Layla Ali, Olivia Munn, Mae Musk, even Hannah Brofman. So you wouldn't want to miss that. So she emphasizes the importance of yoga and meditation. Yoga and meditation have a symbiotic relationship. I don't want to go too deep into that because yoga meditation is an ancient Eastern practice. It's so broad and it's been here for pretty much since the beginning of time. It's very primitive practice. So I personally love meditation. It's not the easiest thing. I remember when I started my meditation journey and just beginning out, it was very difficult for me just to still the mind and still the body, and I really didn't have a starting point. So she puts a 5-minute recharge meditation guide in here, which is good. It's very simple and easy to follow. It's really interesting how meditation have become mainstream as well. I even hear it in hip-hop culture and hip-hop music from rappers like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. And then I have even had the opportunity to meditate with Deepak Chopra. I really wanted to get it right to ensure that I was doing the right thing. So I also recommend following Deepak Chopra if you are into meditation and really want to excel at it. He gives you guided meditations, and it's a really simple thing to follow. But I actually had an opportunity to meditate with him in person, so that was a great experience for me. So after she talks about the inside, things that you can do for, like, things you can eat and the exercises, we start talking about topical things you can do for your body, using topical creams and just developing a skincare regimen. I remember developing the skincare regimen very young, so the younger the better. She focuses on just kind of finding things that work for you and purchasing items that have potent ingredients. For me, hyaluronic acid, I love vitamin B3. So any skincare that have those ingredients, I really would recommend, as she does in this book. She also have a remedies line. I'm currently using one of her products from her line. It's called Skin Reviver. It is oil-based, and it's supposed to target specific areas of the body. The Skin Reviver just kind of repairs your skin from environment conditions. Like, I'm in a polluted area every day. I go into Manhattan, so I lose the nutrients and things of that nature from my skin when I'm in those harsh conditions. So the Skin Reviver is supposed to correct that. I just started using it, so it doesn't take me too long to recognize if something works or does not. So I will probably be doing a review on that. And I just want to point out something that she addresses a myth that oil clogs the pores. It does not clog the pores. She addresses that in that myth that it does. And because I use oil on everything, especially olive oil, and it does not clog my pores. So I'm happy that she addressed that in this book. And after we finish skincare, we go into the makeup section. And I just want to say that Bobbi Brown is known for being a pioneer of introducing makeup to women of all skin tones, and to this day she is still dominating. And I did a competitive analysis on different types of makeup brands that are out there to see if they're inclusive, and I have to say that out of Charlotte Tilbury, Burberry, and even MAC, Bobbi Brown still offers the darkest, deepest colors. Even her foundation number 10 is still darker than any of those brands that I just listed. So there is some opportunity out there for brands to evolve and be a little bit more inclusive. But I would say if you are looking for a darker skin foundation, go to Bobbi Brown. Thank you guys for watching.